I think to cleanse us
to cleanse
of
us
hateness.
to cleanse us of hateness
Of hatred.
Mm-hmm.
6. Wow.
What's the difference between these? I feel like all of them probably sound the same.
Are you toned? Wait, I don't know.
Oh shit, they are different.
They're so different. Ooh, I kind of like that.
That was like theme
Right,
song.
go,
That was like
go
theme
ahead.
song.
Is this our podcast intro?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Welcome to today's podcast.
I'm Amy.
Wait. Wow. Wait. How does it even work then? Is it? Oh, I think. Oh, it's the length of the divot. It might also be the thickness of the
metal.
Of the metal. Yeah, that's so interesting.
Oh, it is so. And it's like, is it uneven or no? Oh, it's just missing.
Oh, it's missing.
That's all. I was like, they're so smart.
Yeah. Wow. There's
like,
there's
so
like an
much sense.
inclination to it. There's.
Like it has its own landscape.
It's slightly disheveled. Like
yes.
There's like a sense of imbalance.
And like that in of itself is balance.
Yes, absolutely. Perfection within imperfection.
Perfection that calls for a 7. Ooh, very imperfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes, yeah, perfect. Wonderful.
Welcome to
the AC Podcast!
Yay!
Episode 9.
Whoa, we're almost at double digits.
Yeah, and we have been really tired because we actually have been recording for 9 consecutive weeks to form the 9 episodes of the AC Podcast.
Exactly.
We're so excited that this podcast is finally making it to its 3rd month.
Yes. Yay! It's been great knowing you for 3 months.
Yes. Agreed.
I think if for the viewers out there, if you're looking for like the episodes and you're like, oh, why is one of them missing? Like that is on you.
Oh,
that is your website is broken.
We do not talk about that episode.
It is not real, and you guys should not go looking for it. So
do not go looking for it. Yes, and. Maybe we'll release it in 20 years when we're like 30 years old.
Yes.
And the episode has no effects on us
anymore.
Because it definitely has an effect on us now.
Mm-hmm. Because we have like so many viewers.
We do have so many viewers.
And like everything we say, it just like
viewers.
automatically gets canceled, honestly.
You know what? I submitted a background check for my internship yesterday. And it did not pass my mind where they're like, what if they find like hours long episodes of me talking that are uploaded on YouTube?
Yeah, I didn't want to tell you this because I was scared you were going to feel
You're
bad.
actually my reporter for this.
Yeah, I submitted the background check. They reached out to me and were like, tell me about your co-host, Caleb. He's deeply problematic and we need to cancel him immediately.
Because when I was filling out my employment history, I was like, oh yeah, I make so much money off of AC at Yale, so I have to include that. And then I didn't have a supervisor name, so I was like, okay, for my supervisor name, I'll put Amy Choi.
Of course.
So yeah, Amy is my supervisor.
Yeah.
For the AC podcast.
Yes, and like I think just for full transparency, like I've applied to around like 300 internships, and every single one of them have emailed me back and said like, no, we cannot accept you because I've seen your AC podcast. What you say is absolutely unacceptable, and we do not want you at this company, so you do not have a future.
I was waiting to see where that was going. I was like, what? Okay, so what's going
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So the world is crazy. We're pioneers.
We're pioneers of this new level of digital innovation where we say the worst shit possible. We're all about transparency and that's why episode 7 is definitely going to be released tomorrow.
Yes. Transparency. Speaking of like people who like fund the podcast, so, like I would like to thank like Shell and like all the oil companies that exist out there. I love fossil fuels. Wait, don't put that.
And so we just wanted to tell our many sponsors, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and Pepsi, that we just really don't care. Actually, we're here, we're unfiltered, and we're going to give you the most transparent aspects of the worst parts of humanity.
Yes, drill, baby, drill.
Yes, exactly. That brings us to our first talking point, actually, of the benefits of fracking.
I love the word. It just rolls off the tongue, like rhetorically speaking.
It does. I think that, in my time playing Minecraft, right, where the main goal in life, the main sense of purpose that you get when you play Minecraft is you mining, right? Because there's so much opportunity. There's so much opportunity and so much value underneath the ground. Wow. There's diamonds, there's emeralds, there's redstone, there's lapis lazuli, right?
Oh my goodness.
It's the same thing on Earth if you really think about it. Think about how much natural gas.
Indefinite amounts.
Exactly. And I think that Earth has reached a high enough level. Like we're like level 65 or something.
Oh my goodness.
So we can
and
access.
No death.
No death. And we can access the levels underneath where we can mine that natural gas, right?
Yes.
And it's just so such a.
That's so deep and profound.
There's no drawbacks to it. I think it's just such a place of opportunity.
That's beautifully put. Like, I don't even think I can contribute to that because, you just said it all.
Mm-hmm. And I also think that, since we're playing Minecraft and, Minecraft obviously has an infinitely generating world, right?
Exactly.
And so
New
really,
biome.
we don't need to really care about the world that we're currently in because it will just continue forever generating, right?
Yeah.
So I think
we could just put in a different, seed,
Exactly. Wait, I was thinking, we could just put in, forever chemicals to use in our fracking system, to get out all the natural gas, right? Let's use some really, trademarked so you can't see the ingredients, some really suspicious liquids to frack with. Yes. Because we can just move. We can just move biomes. Oh my goodness.
Wait, that's such a good point. And we should also put these forever chemicals somehow integrate them into our food in an ultra processed way.
So true.
And then we'll become forever humans.
Yeah.
Like Steve.
I
mean, we're level 65. We could keep going. Oh my god, I fully thought someone was standing outside the door and I thought they were going to come in and be like, you guys need to shut up. But no, I just have bad vision. That was me.
No, it's okay. I also heard someone outside. Yeah. It's our millions of fans that are waiting outside.
Usually we have to lock the door, but we're so grounded and down to earth.
In our live studio.
We don't believe in that.
Yes. There's actually so many people behind the camera right now, but instead of a normal talk show where they have them do the artificial, clap and laugh and stuff, we actually since we're fully transparent or we're so valued on transparency, we actually recommend them to stay completely silent. In fact, all of them in the back have duct tapes on their mouths, so they're actually not allowed to speak.
Yeah, and I can tell they're trying super hard not to laugh.
Yeah. Actually, all of them have water in their mouth, and it's all a try not to laugh challenge.
Yeah. So fun fact, if you want to participate,
let us know. Hit us up, and then you might get a chance to get invited to our live studio.
Yeah,
and be part of this live studio audience.
With our huge staff, we have Adrian behind the camera right now.
Yep. Mm-hmm,
yes.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. So anyways, I was one of the big things that I wanted to cover this episode was how I am getting really into this new thing where I take off my shirt. I go into the Nordic fjords, right? I go into
so manly.
The lakes, the freezing rivers and of the Nordic fjords.
Yes.
And I take a steel pan and I play it and I put a tripod up and I film it. And that's my new thing.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have already done this a million times.
So yes, I actually learned from Amy because I was I saw your vision, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, I need to go to the fjords. I need to go to the fjords. That was a huge pull factor for the fjords. Yeah. Amy is a huge pull factor for the fjords.
Thank you. And because we believe in the environment, we walk to the fjords.
Exactly. And I actually, the only water I drink is actually fjord water. I don't drink any other.
None of that impure, disgusting forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you know what? There are forever chemicals in your water.
Not in ours.
Not in our.
For clarification, we would never do
because
that.
we moved, right? Because we fracked, right?
We found a new biome, fjord.
Me and Amy notoriously were big frackers back in the day.
Yeah.
And then we kind of ruined Pennsylvania, and so we were
lots of abandoned ghost mining towns now in our names.
So we're why don't we just move to the Nordic fjords? And so it's actually really nice. It lacks a lot of natural gas underground, so I don't really fully see that. Yeah, because
it has no value.
Yeah, it doesn't have any value. It's really disadvantageous for us to be here. But so we were like, we need to find another source of income, and so that's why we're like, let's play the steel pan in the Nordic fjords. That's what we ultimately decided on.
And then make money in content creation. This is just like we're just wanting to bridge.
This is just like the side hustle.
Yes, between digital like products or whatever and like
absolutely
fjords. Really niche.
Wait, now that I think of it, I would be down to live that life. The life that I do live currently. I would be down to live that life where I live in the Nordic fjords.
I actually do feel like I live in the Nordic fjords.
So nice.
Every day I go and I like get blown away by the winds and I don't think I'm gonna make it.
So true. Actually, it feels like base camp of Mount Everest at Yale these days.
Every day. I don't know if you guys know. I hike up every single mountain that exists in this whole world.
Science Hill is a fucking mountain. It's like I feel like we're in Alaska.
Do you tear up in the wind?
You tear up in the wind. I don't know. I don't feel like maybe my eyes are just really moisturized. Okay. I have really wet eyes, maybe. I don't tear up. But I do feel like especially this week there have been some days where I feel light on my feet because the wind is so strong.
And you're just so tiny.
And I am just my waist is just
it's
so
just
tiny.
like you're like paper. You just like fly right away.
I'm like Flat Stanley. I can't go outside.
Sorry, the imaginary person behind the door. I'm the very real audience with duct tape.
The very real audience with duct tape.
Yes.
Wait, have you seen? You might not have seen this, but there's the Instagram reel of some baker, and he makes shit, but then like he like zooms out, right, and so you see the entire restaurant, and you see the window, and it's just like a crowd of like 100 people that are standing outside waiting for him to finish baking. And
wait,
when
what?
When he finishes baking, he gives them out to people. But it's like this random French baker. And
oh my god! I know who you're talking about. Do people like thirst in the comments? They're like, oh my goodness, I don't know why this is so attractive. Like, or they're like, the way he rolls out that dough, like that.
I haven't. Maybe you are like selectively looking for those things. I don't know.
Does he make like pastries?
Yes, he does make pastries.
Yes, it's that guy. I'm telling you, like it's not me, it's a comment.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't personally think that about him.
Of course, and you wouldn't. Because you would never do that.
Yeah, I looked at that and I'm like, I don't see any like fjordic water or
any
rocks. So like I just am so disconnected.
And you know what? That croissant was made with forever chemicals.
Ooh, I don't know if you know this, but
Wait, we should become a conspiracy podcast.
Oh my goodness. Wait, this is such a good idea. What's the most harmful piece of misinformation I can disseminate right now?
You know, it's really big in the news lately. The Department of Education.
Yeah.
I actually heard that the Department of Education is run by literal monkeys.
Yeah.
So if you go into 400 Maryland Avenue in DC, you'll see this really brutalist building that they call the Lyndon B. Johnson Department of Education building.
Yes.
But if you actually go inside, you're gonna hear some really interesting sounds that come from the offices. All the doors are closed. You hear some really weird sounds. You hear sounds like ooh 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 and it's really strange. And so I think there's monkeys. I think there's monkeys working at the Department of Education.
Wow.
And you know that's why we should defund it. Because why are we hiring these monkeys?
That's fantastic.
That's taxpayer money. That's taxpayer money that is being used to pay monkeys.
Yes, my weekly peer tutor hours
is going
to monkeys.
To monkeys, right? And these monkeys they're not giving back. They're not contributing to the American economy. They're just randomly typing on their keyboards.
Yeah, I don't understand how education is important.
Yes. And these monkeys live forever. And
these are forever chemical monkeys. Living off of forever.
They're typing on their keyboards forever.
Yeah.
And they just keep sucking away taxpayer money. And unless we fire them, unless we get rid of them, unless we defund the Department of Education, they're just going to be there forever. They're going to be wasting taxpayer money forever.
I'm sorry. I just have to say, like, I'm a bit more radical than you. So I don't believe that, like, only defunding will stop these monkeys. What do you say? We have to go to animal control. We cannot stop at defunding. We have to go beyond that.
Yes.
We have to solve the root of the problem, and that is the monkeys.
I agree.
Themselves.
Let's get rid of the monkeys.
Let's completely get rid of the monkeys and just abolish them.
I've had enough actually, because you know what? All they do is type on their keyboards, on their typewriters, and they don't contribute anything to society.
I agree.
They're just a waste of resources. We have to donate so many bananas every single year so that we can fund these monkeys.
Do they even know where these bananas come from? Like
they come from hard American laborers.
Produced all within this country. I'm pretty sure most of the bananas are grown in Ohio or something.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Most of the global bananas.
Wait, I'm pretty sure Ohio is the banana state. Like last time.
Yeah, that is what I heard. And like, it is like all these people that like they are just producing bananas for monkeys, and it is so disheartening to hear.
Yes, and they're not getting paid enough.
They're not getting paid enough,
and even the amount that they get paid. The reason why they're not getting paid enough is because so much is being taxed on them, so that they can the federal government has enough money to buy the typewriters for all of these monkeys.
Wow. I didn't even put together that connection. That is beautiful, and something I realized you can only like come to that conclusion through like an intense economic study.
Yes, of course. I have actually I don't believe in higher education, so
I don't either. I think it is stupid.
I was educated at Mary Brookfield Elementary School, and that is my highest level of education. I'm very proud to say that because I think that there's so much of the world and nature and like humanity that really gets covered up, that the deep state seeks to cover up whenever you go take school further than elementary school. I think elementary school is the only school that people should go to, and after that they should enter the workforce to learn about what humanity really is. Humanity is work.
That's beautifully said.
Yes.
I again like very radical. I understand my position. Like even elementary school, like I wish I had never went. Like it.
I agree.
Did things to my brain that I can't even comprehend. Yes. Like I should have like come out of the womb and been like, put me in a factory. Like I could have worked.
You know what? I really agree with that. I think that there's so much lost productivity. There's so many lost man hours. Right? We study economics here at this bumfuck university, Yale.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, and so here in these classes they talk about economics, and they talk about like labor and capital, right? And they talk about how these laborers work 9-10 hours a day.
You be the laborer,
right? But and they're talking about labor shortages. They're talking about unemployment. Now tell me, how are we going to have unemployment if everyone works, including children?
Now think about that. Good point.
Think about that. Think about how much money we could add to the economy and to the typical working American if we started making children work.
I agree. Like you see the unemployment rates today, but they're not accurate because they're not accounting for all the children and infants that do not work.
Exactly.
And this is deeply problematic.
Exactly.
So when you're really seeing these statistics, you really have to question like, who is this coming from? Because obviously it is so wrong.
Exactly. Yeah. And really all you can trust is us. Because we are the only person that are going to give you the real facts. The real facts. You know what? There's a lot of monkeys out there that put on human skin, right? There's a lot of monkeys out there that will pretend that they're human, that they're a good human American, hard-working American, right? But really, if you take off their mask, they're a monkey. They're a monkey. So don't trust them. They could be an orangutan, a chimpanzee even.
Which is worse, by the way.
And so, like, you really can't trust anyone out there except for us to give you the real information.
So well said. Well said.
We actually have a whole set of private investigators that that are in our audience right now with mouths full of water and duct tape.
Yes, both water and duct tape.
Water and duct tape.
Superimposed on each other.
That have been going all across the U.S. and they're professional monkey detectors. Yes. They and
really high tech technology. Like we've created so many jobs by breaking into this like monkey detecting industry.
Exactly.
Thank you for. I was just so excited. I like lost.
No, it's okay. It's okay. And there's. I think that this is the newest innovation in the American government. So I'm in fact thinking that we replace the Department of Education with the Department of Ape Detection.
Yes.
So we call it DAD. Because I think what America needs right now is a strong male figure, a strong father figure to take back what we've lost to the monkeys, was really right? And so what we need is a strong father figure, and that's why I'm bringing Dad to the American.
That is powerful.
To the Americans.
Yes, that is so powerful. I just need some time to process this because it is just like so. It is so empowering to hear someone like yourself and all of these monkey investigators doing their business.
Yes.
Good to know that they're still good in this world.
Wait, it's actually crazy. That's what it feels like today, actually. Every time I open
I feel like what we said isn't like that far off from like the average like ultra like radical like podcast talk.
And yeah. Wait, it's so interesting. It's like sometimes I can't even tell what's the onion and what's not anymore these days.
Is there even is there an onion?
There is no onion. The monkeys fucking ate the onion. That's why.
Yeah, the stupid monkey. The onion wasn't supposed to be.
Exactly. You know what? We're having a banana shortage right now. The price of bananas right now is insane because the monkeys are eating all of the bananas. So there's banana shortage, and so now there's a shortage of bananas. And what do? They end up eating the onions.
This says so much about how we view natural resource management. This is why we should have just extremely started like monocropping bananas and like we shouldn't have replaced it with onions. I don't know why we want that kind of like crop diversification.
I agree.
Like we should really be thinking about why aren't we analyzing the banana and the banana peel?
Yes.
Because it's not a multi-layered onion. It's really quite simple.
I agree. I also think that people that argue that the earth is like drying up and shit, that like climate change
doesn't make any sense.
and
I
there's
could
like
go and see the
desertification
ocean
or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I think that's just more land for us to cover the
cultivate.
banana shortage that we're having right now. Right, exactly.
And I think it's deep. Coming from a desert area, like it is so like dehumanizing to hear someone say desertification is bad because that's where I come from.
Absolutely.
And I'm fine, obviously. Obvious.
And I think we need more diversity, right? In how many.
It depends. So kidding.
We need more diversity in terms of the biomes that people come from, because I think that often when we assemble as a federal government, we have a lot of people that are from the plains biome, right? Because that's the most common biome in America.
Yeah.
But really, we need people from like the tundra, the taiga. Wow. We need people from the desert, right? People that lived in desert temples, right? People that have explored jungle temples
and also underwater temples.
Yes.
Fought the water zombies.
Yes, we need people from the end that that have connections to the Ender Dragon and people from the Nether. I don't think we need people from the Nether.
We don't.
And to really give us a perspectives about things like this, right? Because really, desertification was never that bad.
It was never bad.
Actually, if we do have people from the Nether, maybe they can give us a new perspective on climate change and really how it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Like it is normal for things to be on fire.
Yes, the
for
level
the
of
gas
happiness
to throw fires into
the level of happiness in the Nether is actually higher than on Earth, if you can believe it. And so maybe we should actually be warming the planet up faster so that we can achieve a more happiness per person. You know what?
This is so true.
Every piglin in the Nether has at least one gold item. Can that be said about every American? Can that be said about every American?
Wow.
And I
don't
rest
think
my
so
case.
in this day and age. We can barely provide the amount of bananas.
Exactly.
So how can we expect to give the people the gold swords that they deserve?
Exactly. You know what? Every time I go outside and I go see Americans, I notice that some people don't have boots. Some people don't have chest plates. They don't have leggings or helmets, right? But do you ever see piglins missing chest plates? Do you see piglins missing boots?
Because they distribute their resources amongst themselves.
Exactly. Actually, I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that.
I immediately am gonna cancel myself. I resign.
No. I actually like having like someone rich, right? That distributes them. That distributes the.
I agree.
Yeah, like we need to centralize the production of boots, right?
Yes.
And then
that is so much more
privatize
efficient.
Boots.
That
right?
is so efficient.
Then sell boots.
Yes,
to the
we should
American.
bring in like someone from the private sector and just make them in control of like all of our like government.
Like, I love that.
Technologically speaking, because they just have that mindset.
Exactly. We are America, right? And America is built on business.
We are built
so
on
I think
business.
we should run our government like a business too. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Actually, I've had enough of America. United States of America. Okay. Give me United States of America Incorporated, okay? Or like United States of America Company. Like, doesn't that run off?
Classy.
Doesn't that like just sound so much better? Right?
I love it.
Yeah.
What kind of font are we thinking?
I'm thinking we get the most generic font possible, right? Yes, it's something that's like looks like Arial but is not Arial, and we call it a custom font. We call it God Bless America font. right? And
yes, can we somehow? Is there like some kind of like eagle screeching font that we can incorporate as a subtitle, like as like the like?
Yes, I believe that. Yes,
and this could be the company motto.
Yes,
like, if you're forgetting, like, why am I part of like this company?
Yes,
CAW.
And you know what CAW stands for? Company America Win. Need I say more?
Beautiful. No, because it's so efficient.
It is so efficient.
We do not need to say more.
Absolutely.
It is so beautiful and minimalistic.
Welcome to the new world.
Fantastic.
Wow. That was an interesting tangent.
This was such an interesting way. We should do this more.
We should we should
film more podcasts.
Every podcast we'll now have a conspiracy bit where we spout misinformation. I think that's a really productive and
wait, imagine if we attract the audience that genuinely believes this and they're just like preach and like we just become this like
it's actually so interesting. I was reading about this the other day. How like Instagram and Google and Facebook algorithms actually encourage extremism because QAnon started off literally as like us. We could have been QAnon. Like, QAnon started off as, like, a person that we just started spouting shit, right? Mm-hmm. But then after a while, the algorithm noticed that it was getting high engagement, and so it started promoting it more. And then some people actually, like, struck some deals or something to get it boosted or some shit because they noticed that it was getting engagement. And they were making some profit off of it, I guess. Mm-hmm. And now it's like too late for them to even back down from like their promises or whatever because so many people actually believe what they're talking about. I think that's so interesting.
I also think that like the algorithm thing. Do you remember the Daily episode that they did with what's her name? The girl who's in like The Last of or like you know that movie?
What?
Blake Lively,
yes.
And the co-star of
yes.
And like how like that like she got destroyed on social media, and it was like so like
very true,
so staged.
It ends with us.
It ends with us. Sorry, I haven't watched, but wait, it was like so scary because I remember seeing the reels that like made her seem like crazy, and I remember being so surprised and like I didn't know that about her, and then learning afterwards like oh my goodness, I literally fell for like this scam.
Yes.
Anyways.
Very true. And that's why you can't listen to anyone except for the AC podcast.
We are the only people. We are the truth.
Exactly. Repeat and you know what America... you know what AC podcast stands for?
America Comedy! Oh my goodness.
It never stood for Amy and Caleb. It never stood for Amy. It was always about America Company.
Because it's always about America.
It is always about America.
Always.
In fact, actually, it is always about America.
Like when people are like, name all the countries in the world, I'm like, America.
You know what? It's so fascinating. I went to a Hungarian school yesterday.
Where that doesn't sound like America.
Well, you know, it's because I was in my Nordic fjord, and I was like, I need like some time. I took a quick walk, and I ended up in Hungary, right? And I was like, let me go see what Hungary is teaching their kids, because obviously Hungary is not teaching their kids correctly, because Hungary also has middle school, high school, college, whatever, right?
Yeah, they don't dare even ask about elementary school.
Like, too much education, right? And so I go over them, and they're actually, all they talk about is America. Because we're actually the center, actually the center of the earth.
Yes.
And so like their entire curriculum is just like, America, 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 America. You know, actually,
like every day they have to do like 5 sets of like 10 reps of just saying America.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what? Every day when they go to class, they have a 5-hour choir session. I found that's really interesting, actually.
Wow.
And the entire time they're just singing "America the Beautiful," and it's actually
beautiful. Could you kind of like replicate that for me? I just am so
well,
jealous.
You see, I would never do that, because that would mean that I would be trying to idolize or trying to imitate a higher education system. Like they're doing that in middle school and stuff, and I would never support that. I think that middle school is something that is unnecessary in a modern society.
That's why it's called mid.
Exactly, it's mid. It's actually mid. Yeah, you know, we had middle school back in the 1600s. Right?
That's how outdated it is.
Are we living in the 1600s right now? No, we're living in the 2020s.
No.
And so I don't think that a 400-year-old concept we should still be using.
I don't think so either. That just sounds ridiculous.
It does sound ridiculous. Absolutely. This conspiracy shit is pretty exhausting, actually. quite exhausted. Also because I just came back from the fjords today to talk. Yeah. I'm actually thinking of the fjords are Nordic, right? And so they do belong to Norway. Like for now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
it belongs to someone that's not American.
It was interesting. I was trying to look on Zillow and I couldn't find it as like real estate. Like Norway wasn't listed as something you could buy, and I was really interested by that. And
that's crazy.
I contacted the people at Zillow.
Yeah. What does that mean they stand for?
Exactly.
Can they even call themselves an American
company? Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Exactly. And so, I actually struck a deal with the CEO of Zillow, and so we're actually going to look into using Zillow to purchase the real estate of Norway.
I hope you used as much money as possible to like influence them.
Oh, of course. Yes. I think money is my favorite language to speak in.
Beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Yes. I would quote that and sell it.
Wait, actually, that actually reminds me, it's time for us to plug our free training program. If you buy our 10 PDFs. Sorry, no, our 10 premium skill set issues about how
handcrafted by our expertise.
by our experts in the field, for you to get your proper knowledge on how to be a company owner in America company. You are missing out on a gigantic opportunity to get rich fast and quick.
Yes.
If you don't buy our course today.
And this works a lot. Like we went through a lot of processes to like rewrite this document and revise it, and like we obviously got a lot of feedback from ourselves and other people and other users such as ourselves, and that's why we're doing so much and making so much money.
It was written by me and Amy, and actually it was peer reviewed by me and Amy, so that's how you know it's completely right. Because we had an independent third-party review of the information, right? Yeah. Because it was me and Amy, but we were independent for when we reviewed what we were writing. So that's how you know that it's guaranteed to work. Yeah. We actually have had a 100% success rate. We have not heard back from anyone that has not been able to use our program to gain at least $10,000 that we...
And 10,000 followers on selected social media platforms.
Exactly.
All real people, by the way.
Exactly. And 10,000 pounds of muscle. Of lean muscle.
Which that's on also... that... Yeah.
Yes.
So I now weigh 10,000 pounds because of this. And by the way.
Exactly. And because you know what? In America, bigger is better, right? We're always aiming to break that maximum, right? To ascend to higher heights. Right.
To be completely honest, like rhetorically, like I don't like when people use the word maximum. I think it's deeply problematic because that implies that there is a ceiling of some sort. And I just don't believe in that. Yes. I believe we always need to go above and beyond.
Higher and higher.
Surplus. Abundance.
Absolutely. Yes.
I like those words better.
Where there's supply, we have demand.
Whoa!
Right? And it just keeps going up. The curves just keep going up. We're going to break the X and Y axis on in America. Yes. And that's how actually we're going to announce that me and Amy are actually running to be the next CEOs of America Corporation.
Thank you.
Yes, because I think that, after our successful use of the additional dad department to really foster the American ecosystem and the family that we're all a part of, right?
Yeah, nuclear family specifically.
Exactly.
I kind of have a secondary role.
Exactly. Think about how we actually have one son and one daughter in the crowd right now.
With duct tape and water.
And so that's that's how you...
They actually are the ones spearheading the monkey...
Exactly.
Yeah, we didn't want to reveal the nepotism, but obviously nepotism
is
fantastic.
I would think that nepotism is a really powerful mechanism, right?
I think so as well. I don't know why I was trying to hide
if we're trying to have more change in society, shouldn't we have... the people that are capable of making change or are connected to the people capable of making change run this American company, right? Wow. And so really I think nepotism is just more advantageous for American society.
I agree.
Because imagine you have the CEO, right? The CEO's son is going to know a lot about what the CEO does.
Naturally.
That just makes a lot of sense. You know what, who wouldn't? a monkey. A monkey would not know what the CEO is doing, right? Yeah. And so therefore,
so important.
I think it's so, that's why actually everyone that's employed at DAD is actually related to us in some way, because that really means that we have a strong connection, right, with the people in the field. We have a strong bond, and there's a lot of networking that occurs, right, exactly. That allows us to create maximum change, right, to really make sure that we get rid of all of the apes in society.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to our mission. We hope you are interested in our curriculum.
Yes.
Obviously against higher education. Like we want you guys to be just as successful as us.
Yes. Wait, but ignore the fact that we're going to college right now. That is just...
This is a form of protest.
Yes. And also, in order to defeat the enemy...
We have to know the enemy.
Exactly. And this is us getting to know the enemy. As opposed to, participating in the system to gain an advantage over the American people. We would never do that. I think that would be evil, right? And we're not evil. We're nice. We're good.
No. I only believe in social mobility through connections.
Exactly.
Bribes, etc.
You know what the highest mark of social mobility in the U.S. was in 2024? It was actually banana growth. The more bananas you grow, the higher social mobility you have. So really,
so true.
Instead of trying to get an education, right, or trying to get to know, network with people, really all you should be doing is going into your field, having more babies, making your babies work in the banana field, and you work in the banana field.
Yes. I agree.
And soon you will be living just like us. Also by our course.
By our course. We clearly define the standards of what it means to produce babies that will eventually help grow bananas, what it means to be... I can't continue
optimal banana building strategies that are mentioned in our 10-page our full-scale walkthrough.
Yes, because we ourselves are very experienced in the industry.
Exactly.
We have built banana plantations.
Actually, I was born on... I was born in a banana. I actually emerged out of a banana, and so I really understand what it feels like to be in a position like the modern American today, where they're so banana focused. Because really, I am banana focused. I am banana.
Wow,
you know.
Whoa.
Yes.
You are banana.
Yes.
Wow. Yes. I need to take some time to reflect on that. That was very.
No, I understand. I understand.
Said. Deeply problematic.
So. It's impressive that the U.S. has been able to degrade to such a point where the previous administrations have allowed America to decay to such a point, to rot, as America as a banana, right? To brown.
There's so many brown spots.
Exactly, there's so many brown spots.
This isn't an unsalvageable thing. We are in a very high risk
because
scenario.
What we can make of a brown banana? Banana bread.
Oh my goodness. Should we say that this is a prerequisite to our next episode? Eating the banana bread? Could that somehow be symbolic because we're consuming?
Wait, I think this is our new thing.
The conspiracy?
Wait, no, I think our new fandom is called
Banana
Bread.
Hey, banana!
Hey, Banana Bread! So, welcome back to the AC Podcast.
This is so fun. The idea that we could call our fans have a fan base name. We have bananas. We have banana breads.
We have banana bread. Wait, I like that. They individually they're called bananas.
Yeah, we don't believe
but
in
as a collective, they're banana bread.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Because the U.S. is kind of like us together. We're one loaf, right?
Yeah.
And that's nationalism is loafism, really. We're bringing this new terminology to the market.
I should write a paper on this right now. This is a beautiful metaphor and entirely accurate.
Because you know what? When you cut open a piece of banana bread, right? There's clear networks between the morsels, right? All the morsels are connected, just as all of us as Americans are connected within the one American banana bread.
Yes. An alternative is because we are the AC podcast. What if we called our fans air conditioning units? Hey, air conditioning unit. Sorry.
That's
not related
really
to bananas.
Lengthy. That's really lengthy.
AC unit.
AC unit. AC units. What if we just called them American?
Hey, Americans. Oh.
Wait, That's actually really good.
Oh, that's
really
so
good. Because when you're with us, you're American. You're American. There's no other option.
I don't know how I broke the chair! Holy shit!
Wait, you actually broke it?
Wait, guys, I'm actually 100,000 pounds. I was not kidding about my muscle mass. Wait, why did I just get this on camera? Berkeley's gonna sue me.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Wait, that's actually impressive. Wait,
Thanks.
what the fuck?
Wait, I'm actually... No, I don't want to. Why?
AC podcast
I
is on hold.
I sat slightly deeper in the chair and it just like... Oh, is it fine?
Wait, no, it's this. What
broke?
Look.
Oh. Yeah, that's my bad.
Yes, and that's what the AC podcast really stands for. The AC podcast stands for amputated chair.
As you can see, I've started doing leg day, guys, and I've just become so strong physically that like the chair was just intimidated physically by my prowess.
Wait, it's not even broken. It's just unscrewed. Like they didn't screw it in.
Wait, I actually would have like started crying if I had broken it.
Oh my god, the wood ripped actually.
Yeah, like straight through the floor. I actually broke the
why
entire
is there a crater in the...
Yeah, I can just like squat so many of those like plate things. It's just, I just naturally do it subconsciously.
Yes. Wait, that's actually, this is quite something. I can't do it fully because I don't have a screwdriver on me.
It's okay. You're not like an engineer. Like, let me just go grab it.
Exactly.
It's okay.
Exactly. All I know how to do is banana.
Yeah. Idiot.
She obviously didn't mean that.
No.
Because we would never insult our fan base, who are hard-working banana farmers.
Yes. If anything, the wielder of the screwdriver is the true idiot, because what is a screwdriver?
Wait, you're cooking.
Because a screwdriver isn't a banana.
Wow. That's so true. That's so true. Wait, let me... I need to write that down. The wielder of the screwdriver is the true idiot.
How did we do this for 1 hour? Is the real question we should be asking. Why are we suspicious?
Wait, I think we should start a holy text. Get a load of this.
Oh my
We should start a holy text.
Wait, but that's our curriculum, which you can get for the
That's so true.
What is our price?
What's our price?
What is the price of gaining 100,000 pounds of muscle?
Exactly. It's, you know what? It's priceless. It's invaluable.
Yes.
It's invaluable.
You know how you can pay us back?
How?
Bananas.
Exactly.
And what we'll do, actually, as AC, is we will buy your business of bananas and incorporate it into ours, and you will get a decent amount of profit. Yes. Obviously, not as much as us, obviously.
Yes. We actually discovered recently we were doing some we're really prominent researchers in banana farming. And we recently discovered this new technique that we'd like to call franchising.
Yes.
Where we give you the AC brand, right? The American company brand for you to use.
Which is an honor.
Yes,
by the way.
Really well trusted by the banana market, right? Mm-hmm. And we give it to you, and you're able just to farm the bananas that you have, and you really get to farm the extra banana, right? Because we're just so trustworthy as a company, right? And you're able to really easily sell these bananas because they know that all the AC bananas are going to be very high quality bananas, right? Yes. You just have to give us 75% of your profit.
75 is like...
We're being really generous here. We're being really generous.
It starts off initially at 75, but over time, every year, it increases by 5%.
Exactly, since we're all about growth here, right?
We are about
growth. So you work more hours, right?
Yes, we'll increase the amount that you have to work,
and you harvest more bananas, growth, right? And then we take more of your profit. That's also growth. And so really, there's growth on all fronts. On all fronts,
and we just want to see you growing.
That's like growth cubed.
Oh my goodness, growth cubed. That is beautiful. Yeah. That is so satisfying mathematically. Mm-hmm. Wow. You know, we're for the other podcast, per YSEC, our first episode is unironically about bananas. We're doing banana industry.
Wow.
And agricultural imperialism.
Get a load of that. That sounds like a lot of bullcrap.
That word isn't real. imperialism isn't real. We're just taking what's ours.
Agriculture isn't real too. Like people like to talk about agriculture, like Monsanto and like copywriting life and monocropping and
I believe in monocropping.
Corporations.
It is visually satisfying. And isn't it good that we are able to see over time that our soil's nutrients are being used? Like, it doesn't make sense to me that we need to replenish them because then, like, we can't tell if we're using them, right?
Yeah.
Like, the whole point is that, like, we need to use all of our natural resources to its fullest extent. And so if we're replenishing, we're losing. We're not growing.
Exactly.
You know
what?
Why do you default to the Trump voice? Exactly.
You know what? Maybe that's like subliminal. You know what? In Minecraft, right? You use all of your resources. You know what I mean? Every single one. Are you gonna waste a diamond? Are you gonna waste a banana?
No. Unless you're a stupid monkey.
Exactly. And then you're gonna get your dirty banana fingers on the typewriters that Americans have graciously funded with their taxes. Yes.
Yeah. We have Play-Doh.
So
as well.
Yeah, I don't know what happened actually. I think I blacked out.
I thought I was actually prepared with a series of would you rather questions. But no, this is cool.
Let's hear one. Let's hear your most burning would you rather.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh
wait! Oh my goodness! Would you rather be told that you have a ginormous head? Like, but not like, or a really tiny.
Wait, this is really good. This is really good because it's just like you can.
Like you can take it either way, right?
No. I'm saying you. What if you use this as a way for you to signal to me that I have a gigantic head? Like, guys, let's play this crazy. Would you rather? Right? Would you rather like have like a gigantic head or actually I can't think of anyone else. I can't think of anything else. Is that good? Wait, it's like would you rather almost be a father? Or
Okay, wait.
Sorry, I completely derailed that. Continue.
I realized I did. Because I didn't know. Oh, my stomach hurts. Wait, because Celine today, like, we were at Steep and the sun was setting and it was in my eyes.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my goodness, like, I can't see. And so she was like, I'll give you a hat. And, like, it wasn't fitting on my head. And I was like, oh, my head is just so ginormous. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, oh, because you just have such a big brain. And I'm like, no, it's because, like, I've run into a lot of metal doors, so I have bumps on my head.
What?
And so, like, I was like, oh, wait. And then I was like, wait, but you have, like, this is so great because this just means you have such a tiny head. And she was like, that's such an insult because that means you think I have a tiny brain.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh my goodness. Would you rather be told that you have the most, like, your head is ginormous or your head is tiny? Is where it came from. Yes. I don't know why I paused so long after giving you the first option. Because I didn't know how to explain, like, you can interpret it either way.
You could interpret it either way. Very true. I think that I would rather have a tiny head because Albert Einstein actually had a smaller than average brain size.
Wow. It was just very dense?
I guess it was dense.
Interesting.
I also think that out of the two extremes, right? Out of the extreme that you have a gigantic, massive head, like you look like a Funko Pop.
All right, say it to me. Okay. Wait, I think Funko Pops are cute.
Versus like Roblox character, like tiny head, massive block body.
Wait, yeah, think about like the gains that you look like you got.
I think I'd rather be Roblox instead of Funko Pop, you know? And that gets a 6.
That gets a 6. My next one.
Yes.
This is a classic question. I feel like so many, I don't know how it became like so conventional. Rice, noodles, or bread? Would you rather live off of rice, noodles, or bread for the rest of your life?
Wait, I'm seeing it. don't know. That's hard.
Really?
That's really hard.
Bread, including pastries and noodles.
Yeah, all of that shit's so good, bro.
But rice. What am I supposed to eat my panchan with? That was
true. Rice is kind of a universal, but also there's some good ass noodles and some good ass bread.
But think about this life hack, guys. They don't know I know this.
Wait, think about this life hack. Rice noodles.
Wait, why'd you just?
Oh wait, sorry.
Freaking just.
Sorry. My bad. Wait, guys. Think about this life hack. Rice bread.
They don't know I know this. Wait. Oh. Is rice bread just mochi?
Wow, we're the most intellectual podcast.
If you want to learn more, wait, I feel like a case study should be done about this.
Wait, it is interesting. What we classify as what?
Yeah,
that's actually so fucking hard. Now that you say, you couldn't eat a sandwich.
I think the real question should be banana or banana bread.
I think the real question should be banana.
Banana.
Have you seen that? I saw a short with the SNL skit, and it's a therapist, but all she says is "girl." I think that was really good. I felt that in that moment. I also feel like a minion right now. Like this. Is
Wait, I was thinking that too. I was like, why is this so?
But minion, yeah, and it's Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is the person that's going to the therapist. And Megan Thee Stallion's like, I recently just broke up with my boyfriend. He was cheating on me, but I felt a little sad. And then Ego Nodem, who is the therapist, goes, girl. I can't do it as good as she does. Girl.
Oh. Wait.
Girl.
Like that.
And then Megan Thee Stallion is like, oh, I understand. And I was like,
oh, wait, that's good. Like, girl.
Yes. Wow, it's fancy.
You want to try?
Oh, it doesn't look fancy. I thought it was metallic, but then
it actually looks disgusting.
It looks disgusting. Wait, I do think Play-Doh looks kind of disgusting.
I used to want to eat Play-Doh.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, I always thought it smelled really funky.
Because I really like the way it smells.
Oh. Wait, it's like a Sharpie thing. It's like
Sharpie thing. Do you like the smell of Sharpies?
I do like the smell of Sharpies.
Oh. You must
are you a Sharpie girl or
would you rather smell Sharpie?
Are you a Sharpie girl or a Play-Doh girl?
Play-Doh. Oh my goodness, would you rather? Oh wait, this was a question that was asked in the speed dating thing matchmaking thing I went to.
Yes.
Would you rather have one super embarrassing thing happen to you? Like basically like all the embarrassing moments of your life like culminate into one huge embarrassing moment that you will never live.
Okay. I understand.
Okay, sorry.
That you'll never ever recover from no matter how hard you try, and it's gonna be the most devastating thing that's ever happened to you, and you're gonna feel it for the rest of your life. And
you will think about it every day. Or would you rather just go experience one embarrassing thing every day that's like pretty mild, but like you have to experience an embarrassing thing every day?
Wait, if I can control when I experience it though, can I control when I experience it? No. Okay.
It will happen to you at random.
Wait, but I can make it happen. Like I can embarrass myself, and then I'd be like, "Oh, check."
No, that would like be like double. Like you would just get two in one day. If you like force yourself to do it.
I can't force it. It has to
happen. Like that's part of the embarrassment. Wow. Like you just don't expect
I have to be like a klutz essentially.
Yeah.
I have to fuck up every single day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's a good one.
I would choose one embarrassing thing.
Wait, I feel like you have to. I feel like it's not livable. It sounds like it's not livable if you do the first one. For the way that you portrayable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not supposed to, but like I thought about it and like that's basically what's been happening to me in lab. Like my chem lab, like I've been going through like a small embarrassing thing. I unironically chose the second one and I don't like every single chem lab I do something horribly wrong. Like today, instead of taking 50 milliliters of something, I took like 150. Yeah, and then another time I like didn't wear like my glasses, my safety glasses, and another time I didn't wear my like gloves.
Yeah.
It's really hard. Like, it's just like any word that's not tangentially related. Yeah. I just like, it's really hard to like conceptualize for me, but yeah.
Yes.
And so it's like slightly embarrassing every day, but I would rather have just forgotten everything in that one day and like the rest of the days the lab went fine. But then like the example that they were giving is like ultimate embarrassing. Like it's like you walk to class completely naked and everyone is recording you and you fall down the stairs and the professor like calls you out and says like you're the most stupid student ever, like something like that.
Wait,
like,
actually that's kind of funny though. I feel like that's like you're living the protagonist life. Like you are actually main character if that shit happens to you.
You are YN.
Yeah, you are YN if that shit happens to you.
YN falls down the stairs.
You're like so, and then maybe people will be like, oh my god, he's so cute with the way that he...
the way that he just fell down the stairs.
He's such a klutz. Why do I want to take care of
Loki
him?
Oh my god! Wait,
you could become famous off of that. It's not like embarrassing is like career ruining, you know what I mean? Unless it is, maybe.
Oh, I don't know. It's really like... I didn't ask them.
Then you could never actually do an interview though, because if you ever did an interview,
they'd be like, "Aren't you that guy who like fell down the stairs?"
And then you'd probably vomit or something because that'd be embarrassing.
Yeah. And that's your next most embarrassing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't you think you'd become numb to it after a while?
That's true.
You'd be like,
like, oh yeah, that was just that day.
You know, I just
What is the most embarrassing thing that like you've ever done?
Okay, we're not doing this.
Wait, like, I was gonna say mine.
That's off air.
Wait, really?
Wait, I also need to brainstorm that because I would probably have.
You don't have like a top 5.
Blocked it out of my brain at this point because I don't want to focus on that. You know what I mean?
I've had a lot of embarrassing ones.
Yeah, you would. No, I'm just
kidding. Smell my. Okay, well, I'll start and end and continue.
Okay.
Wait, when I was little, I went to a bowling party.
Yes.
And, like, I was bragging to my friends about how good I was at bowling. Which, by the way, like, up until then, I had only played with the railing on. And then they were like, we're going to turn off the railing. And I was like, okay, like, I don't know
I can, what? I don't even know what that is.
Like, oh, my God. Wait, I was, like, so young. Oh. Okay, I did the bowling thing.
Yes.
And, like, the ball went into a different person's lane. Like, not mine. And I felt really bad.
So you're good at bowling. You're just not good at bowling your own game.
Yeah. Right? And by the way, like, it went into their, like, it fully, like, went into their, like, side lane thing, too. Like, it didn't even hit any of their pins. So... But on the way, it was going really slow because I think I had slipped or something. Like, my hand wasn't, like, I don't know what happened.
No,
but,
yeah,
like,
because you would, if you hadn't slipped, you would have.
Yeah, I would have gotten a strike,
yes.
Obviously. And, like, so I started chasing after the ball. And I went onto the, like, lane thing. And I didn't know that they...
It's slippery!
Yeah, I didn't know that. Nobody told me that, hey, the lanes are slippery. Because I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me get that for you. And then I, like, am slipping and crawling to get the ball. Which, by the way, I don't ever get the ball, obviously. And it goes past the thing. And so I have to crawl back. And by this point, I'm, like, obviously very young, like, kindergarten, first grade, and this was very overwhelming. So I'm in tears. Yeah. Yes. I'm crying in the middle of the alley, crawling to my way back, and then I go home.
Wait, this is really poetic. You should turn this into a song. Wait, do I
can this be in your rap?
Wait, you were saying that you were like, I'm crying in the alley, crawling
my
way back.
Wow.
And I'm like, this is Taylor Swift.
Thank you. I also like to take my private jet and go wherever. That's how I get to the fjords.
Absolutely. Yeah,
exactly.
And you know what? We need private jets because how else are
how else would the
monkey catchers going to catch the monkeys?
Yeah. Good point. Exactly. They could be hiding anywhere. Yeah, please share one of you.
One embarrassing
that's
moment.
Like, yeah. Don't you have anything like that?
One embarrassing moment.
You also don't have to share. Like,
One embarrassing moment.
Oh, would you rather eat your favorite food for the rest of your life? But it's made poorly. Like, they butcher it. Like, it's like, this is a disgrace of the food. Or would you rather never, like, just eat food that you like food that you don't like? Like, you're like, oh, I hate this food. Or, like, I'm like my stomach doesn't get along with this food. But, like, it's prepared beautifully.
How does that work, though? Like, once you start getting used to it, do they swap it out for another food you hate?
Yeah.
Interesting. So then imagine if I didn't hate any food, I would just die.
Yeah. Okay, what about like... Wait, you don't dislike any food?
Wait, no, I'm just saying like your lifespan is automatically limited by the food you hate. So let's say you get used to eating all the food that exists in the universe, then right? You're dead. You're dead. You die of starvation. Ooh. So I think for the long term, I think I'd choose
very analytical.
Also, I'd probably just choose something natural, right? I'd probably just choose like something.
You don't get to choose. They know.
They know my favorite food already.
Oh, wait, that's a good... Oh my goodness. Would you rather have like... Ooh. Would you rather have an ultra-processed diet? Like you can only eat ultra-processed foods? Uh-huh. Or would you rather be one of those... like... Oh, this is so... Like raw milk.
Ah! Wait, yeah! The one Asian girl on Instagram that goes like, here is my daily
and she's
diet.
like, I have these date butter cookies and they're so good.
And it's just like coconut butter and a date. Yeah. And then she goes, for dinner, I have a T-bone steak.
Raw.
5 squirrel placentas. And a glass of raw milk.
It's so true. It's not even like exaggerated.
Every morning I wake up and I chew...
And I have raw bull testicles. That's literally like a thing.
I chew cow cud and I... and I drink coffee that has been aged outside for 3 months.
Yes. And I directly pour from my cow's udder the milk into the coffee.
I would never do that. I would eat ultra-processed food. Kill me by, like, in 10 years. I think I would much rather switch to that. Rather than have, like, parasites and shit in your body.
Oh, that's so painful.
Nasty. So nasty. I'd rather have I'd rather have microplastics. That's why the closest alternative if you're eating ultra-processed food.
Yeah, microplastics or...
Yeah.
And low-key, like...
Ultra-processed food is not bad.
It's not.
Yeah, give me some pizza rolls or some shit.
Yeah, like I would eat that.
Yeah.
Speaking of, wait, it's Girl Scout cookie season. I'm gonna order some tonight.
Yummy. That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yes, and what also sounds good is going home.
Good point. Goodbye.
Episode 9 is over.
Yes. You can remove the duct tapes. Yay!